as 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Plus years of service. Combat medals, citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years. You can get a promotion, you won't retire. Despite your best efforts, you refuse to die. You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are. Captain. What is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
Their loss to the Vikings, the Packers arrived at Yankee Stadium to play the Giants. To Green Bay's proud old veterans, this game had a special significance. Jerry Kramer explains why.
We started out rather haphazardly the first few games of the season. And then there was a great attack upon us by the press media that we were all old, that we were over the hill, that the Packers are all old men. And a number of articles about the old Green Bay Packers. They're too old, they're over the hill, over the hump, a number of other things. In New York, against the Giants, Bob Skoronski in his pregame speech got up and said, "I'm tired as hell about being called an old man." He said, "I'm up to here with it," and I think everyone else on the club was too. We were a little mad. Not particularly at the Giants, but at the newspaper people more so than anybody else. And we had a little something to prove. They inspired us. They gave us a reason to play.
The Packers crushed the Giants 48-21 and proved that all they had lost during the early uncertain days of the season was the use of their quarterback, Bart Starr. Zeke Bretkowski had done a capable job filling in for Starr. He is a good quarterback, but Starr is a great one. And with him back in the lineup, the Packers became a championship team again. They rolled up 400 yards against the Giants and seemed In the first half half of the season, the defense had kept the Packers in contention. And now in the second half, when it counted most, the offense would carry them to the title.
It was the 11th week of the season, and the New York Jets, under the command of Lord Fu Manchu Joe Namath, were in the Oakland Coliseum. It was a battle between the two most explosive teams in professional football. Perfect execution like this tight end screen to Billy Cannon for a touchdown was the standard. An injury to All-Pro cornerback Kent McLuhan placed rookie George Atkinson against professional football's leading receiver Don Maynard. Atkinson got an instant education. The lead changed back and forth 6 times before the score was finally tied at 29-all. Then the Jets' Jim Turner kicked a 26-yard field goal, and the Jets had the lead with 1 minute 5 seconds.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain head in gold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
Oh my God, I was on mute. Okay, I'm sorry, I was on mute. I was on mute. Oh my God, after I did that speech. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the link. I'm going to get the link for my nephew first. I'm going to get the link for my nephew first. The link is for my nephew first. And then after, I'll send the link for Kid Rock. And then after I send the link for Kid Rock, I am going to need Miss Karen. Please press the link. I must have a woman on the panel. But to be clear, first I will be sending the link for my nephew first, to be clear. And then afterwards, I will send another link for Kid Rock. And after Kid Rock, I will send a link for Miss Karen. For Miss Karen. And then I will send other instructions. Okay, hold on, everyone. This link is for my nephew. To be clear, I will be right back. Okay, everyone. The link for my nephew is in the chat. Emery, please press the link. To be clear, this link is only for Emery. After Emery comes on live and he does his opening statement, and then I will send the link. I will send the link for Kid Rock. For Kid Rock. To be clear. So please stand by. Tonight's topic, we must stay on the topic. Tonight's topic is goals. Goal. The question is, what is your goal? What is your goal? What are your plans for the future? I want to know. What is your goal? What is your aspiration? What are you doing? What are you doing with the talent that God has given you? I repeat, what are you doing with the talent that God has given you? What is your goal? I want to know. Hold on, please. Okay, we have my nephew. We have my nephew. We have my nephew. Let me put on the red carpet. Hold on, nephew. Hold on. Welcome, nephew. Welcome.
Hi, Uncle Edwin. How you doing?
Great.
How's Mother Jimenez?
I'm sorry?
How's Mother Jimenez, and happy birthday to the grandbaby.
Okay. Thank you, Emery. I really appreciate it. Mother Jimenez is doing good. She always has the iron pan, making sure that I have goals in my life. To be clear, my Mother Jimenez always has the iron pan, and she always is making sure that I walk straight. Emery, my dear nephew, what is your goal, nephew?
Well, I'd like to. I really always. I used to foster dogs, but not many. Like maybe one or tops two at the time. One time I had three for a few days, but it was always one or two. But I'd like to, in the future, like I don't know how many I could foster, but maybe open up some little like thing in my yard and start fostering dogs that would be deemed or mean dogs that they would want to put to sleep, maybe something like that, or any dog that needs help. Really, I like to foster dogs and set up something like that, but on a bigger level than I've done it. Instead of just one or two, maybe having a big enough yard or something to maybe have like 6 or 7 of them there. Fostering or whatever.
Okay, Marie, can you see the complete chat?
Yes, I can.
Okay, please go name by name and greet all our chat family members.
Oh, okay. Chris, how you doing? Trock over there. How you doing, Karen? It's nice to see you. We have Jane Perry. We have Nitro Owens. It says, Edwin, kind sir. No sound muted. That was before. Big Brother Charles, how you doing? The Legate of the 10th Legion. What's going on? As you can see, I have a Centurion as my avatar. Biggs, how's it going? Hashtag Info Squad. We push back Justice Fallon Kaiser. We have French Bulldog Lovers, who has a good channel with very good dogs. What's up, Ralph? The Wise Up Show. Who else we have here? Minnie the Moocher. I've known Minnie on here for a while. Been watching me since the Dirkleverse. Good person. Kid Rock, what's going down, buddy? Kid Rock's someone that comes on here all the time. And I believe that, let me get down to the beginning. Oh, no, we have Little Miss Jasmine. What's going on? History lover there. And I believe I got everybody.
Okay, Marie, I am going to ask Miss Karen. Miss Karen, what are your plans for the future? Do you have a goal? I'm going to ask Miss Jasmine, what are your plans for the future? I want to ask the 10th Legion. Welcome, the 10th Legion. What are your plans for the future? Minnie the Moocher, what are your plans? Go ahead, Emery, go ahead.
I was going to say, I loved your intro. The 10th Legion's plans for the future is probably conquering Gaul. That's a joke. But the 10th I was just going to say, that intro you had was really good with the Raiders. I thought the Packers, all that stuff, Joe Namath, I liked it. I think the Raiders probably got the coolest colors of any football team, even though I'm a Giants and Patriots fan.
Okay, Emery, excellent. The reason, first, my very briefly, the avatar, my avatar, the face of the avatar, that is the great Vince Lombardi, the greatest coach of all time, of the entire history. He is the true founder of the NFL.
Yeah,
and all the go ahead, Emery.
My Uncle Commodore was a huge Packers fan. Wall to wall Vince Lombardi pitches. He was obsessed with Vince Lombardi, loved him. It was like a hero to him. He loved Vince Lombardi and the Packers. He was a huge Packers fan. And they were the team of the 60s. They won 2 Super Bowls in a row. And before they were the NFL, they won how many championships, too? So
right.
Imagine if the NFL was the NFL when he was winning all them championships and they counted. Like in the NFL, he would hold so many records.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not even sure.
Go ahead, Emery. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, is that how they even hold the records? Like when they first started the NFL, like the very first year. So all the other championships, they don't count. It's like they don't. I guess they don't. I don't know.
No. Okay. The first championship was in the early '60s, and it is held by Vince Lombardi since the '60s. The first Super Bowl was with Vince Lombardi and the Green Bay Packers.
Yes, I know that. But before the NFL started, like before that, wasn't there another league that the Packers and them played in before the NFL? Wasn't it called something else though?
That is correct. But to be clear, all that history,
Yep.
all that history is there. It is never erased.
All right. That's what I was curious about. If all them records and stuff when was still allowed in the NFL records. That's what I was curious.
Right.
And
That is correct. Now, to be clear, Vince Lombardi, for those that do not know about Vince Lombardi is also of Italian heritage. Another great Italian, because there's a lot of people, Emery, there's a lot of people on YouTube that they think the Italian heritage and culture is all about the mafia, and that is a stereotype. That is a stereotype created by Hollywood.
Yeah.
The greatest. Go ahead, Emery.
Only 5%. I think at one point there was only 5,000 even gangsters in the whole country, and that's such a small percentage. Yeah, it's all Hollywood there's such a small percentage, it's ridiculous. They want to portray as mobsters, but it's not the case.
And this is very important, Emery. This is very important to say. The mafia is nothing like the movies. The movies are a fantasy. That life in reality, that is a horrible life. To be clear, it is a horrible life.
Go to work. Go to work.
Go ahead, Emery. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go to work, get a job. Don't get involved in any kind of crime. Organized, disorganized is not good. Why
Because,
prison? It's not.
Because a lot of people think, Emery, that the mafia is like Don Corleone and The Godfather. That is a fantasy.
Total.
That is a fantasy. That life is nothing like The Godfather Part 1 or Part 2. It is a total fantasy. That life, one day, Emery and I will have. We can invite to the panel Mr. Tommy Six. If there's a person on YouTube that knows about the life, the real life about the mafia, is Tommy Six. That is my opinion. The day we have that telecast, Emery, we will invite Tommy Six, and Tommy Six will explain to everyone the reality of that life. It is not The Godfather. It is not Godfather Part 1 or Part 2. That is a romantic novel.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a romantic version of that. It's not like that.
Right. So we will invite Tommy Six and also Emery. Emery knows about that life also, because he had, may God bless his relatives that are passed away. Emery had relatives that were involved in that life. And Emery, also like Tommy Six, they have knowledge. They have true knowledge of that life. Okay. Very briefly, because I want to send the link to my dear friend Kid Rock, and also Miss Karen. I need a woman on the panel because I want to have a representative. I want to have a woman on the panel. It is very important. So the next link that I send after I make this comment. The next link I send, it is for Kid Rock. It is for Kid Rock, and it is for Miss Karen, and also for Bears and Cigars. For Bears and Cigars, because Bears and Cigars have knowledge. He has knowledge of football. So I want to have someone on the panel that has knowledge of football also. Okay, let me be very brief. getting back to Vince Lombardi. Vince Lombardi is a graduate of Fordham University in the Bronx. One of the Fordham University is located near the Bronx Zoo. It is also located near Arthur Avenue. Arthur Avenue is this is just my opinion, the real last Little Italy left. Because the Little Italy that is in Manhattan, in my opinion, it is no longer, this is my own opinion, it is no longer what it used to be. There's Emery, if you go to Little Italy in Manhattan, you're gonna see a lot of Italian restaurants.
Yeah, I know.
But the majority of them Italian restaurants, they just put the name, but the employees are not Italian. The people that cook are not Italian, and many of the owners, they're not Italian. So in my opinion, they can have an Italian name, but the restaurant, it truly and honestly, it is not Italian. If you go to Arthur Avenue in the Bronx, thank God, you will still see Italian restaurants. The owners are the original owners. They are the sons and daughters of the original owners. You see? Yeah. That is real Italian. But to be clear, what I am saying is it is just my opinion. Other people may have another opinion. But
I can't speak for New York City, but I can say over here in Federal Hill, Atwells Avenue, all the Italian restaurants are owned by Italians, and the people that work in them, a lot of them are right off the boat from Italy, especially at the factories and stuff like that. The waiters, there's a lot of them. They're all a lot of them Italians, right from off the boat from Italy too. Young ones too, young people. There's a lot of all the Italian restaurants are owned by Italians up here. At least, that's nuts in Manhattan, Mulberry Street, right? My grandfather lived over there. The house is now a parking lot, but it used to be a house there. Yeah, I haven't been there in a while, but we used to go up there and eat sometimes.
Okay, Emery.
I never been. Never been to.
Oh, you have never been to Arthur Avenue, Emery?
No.
Okay. Maybe one day we will go together, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. To be clear, Emery, you are in charge. This is your channel. I am going to get the link. For Kid Rock, and hopefully Miss Karen, please press the link, and also for Bears and Cigars, and if Miss Jasmine, you are welcome to press the link also. Okay, you are in charge, Emery. I will be back.
All right, Uncle Edwin. What's going on, everybody? Uncle Edwin wants a full house up here. He wants everyone to join or die, just like the American Revolution. That's great. That's funny. What's up, Biggs? What's going on? I guess little Miss Jasmine. Yeah, a lot of UK. Well, how many? Anybody in the UK besides you in here? Yeah, I try to tell the UK people, if you live near castles or any kind of historical sites, post them on your channel, like a video of them. Don't give away your location or who you are, but if you anybody from the UK that are near castles, if you go by them or happen to see them, put a video up on your channel. That'd be pretty cool. Or anybody in America too that lives near any historical sites, don't give your location away, but try to take a video of it or something. Uncle Edwin's back. I was telling the people living near historical sites to upload historical things on their channels. I'll open up a history channel. What's up, Terrence Smith? Oh, he's back. Yeah, you can. There's a way you can drop the link without leaving. I gotta teach him how to do that. But I don't see what he sees on here. He's got the control station in front of him.
Okay, Emery, I just put the link. I pasted the link. To be clear, the link is for Kid Rock, for Miss Karen, and also I invited Bears and Cigars, and also Miss Jasmine and Chris Truck. Please press the link. Chris Truck, please press the link. Okay.
Yeah, I was on with him last night. Then I seen this morning that you did go live. We didn't see it. We would have popped over here.
Don't worry. Okay, we got Kid Rock. Hold on, Kid Rock.
Don't fall. Hold on.
Welcome, Kid Rock.
Hey, Edwin. What's up, Emery?
How you doing?
Hot. It's hot where I'm at.
Really? What's the temperature?
Well, it was 90s today. I mean, middle 90s. And it's just kind of sticky out, man.
Humidity high?
Yeah. Tomorrow it's going to be really hot. Like, middle 90s, but the dew point and humidity is going to be really high, too.
Yeah, that's nuts. It's been like that over here for a few days. We did have one nice crisp fall day like 2 days ago.
Well, yeah, like 2 days ago at night, it was beautiful. It was like, it dropped really, it was like 60s. I was like, whoa.
Okay. Kid Rock, as always, God bless you, and God bless your dear mother. Hold on for a second. Emery, you are in charge.
All right. I hit on the wrong one. I'll put the dog up.
Yeah, so Emery, the football today is, oh my God, I can't watch that stuff.
Yeah, I haven't in years, and I used to love it. I grew up on watching sports and stuff until I hit my, I don't know, around maybe 2013, 14. I couldn't do it no more. After my uncle died, I stopped watching sports totally.
Right. But
because of all the stuff, like these rich players, the arrogance, and also so many players. The main reason was so many players getting traded from team to team to team.
Right.
You don't feel like the base of a like. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't like it.
You should honor the contracts. You know what I mean? I mean, if it's like a last year of a long term, and then you weren't going to resign the guy, fine.
Well, it's like let's say the Celtics, for example, they just jump person to person. I want someone that's going to be there for some years. I have no problem with trades, but I think the agency bull crap is nuts. I like to see people on teams for a long time, and not to have powerhouse teams neither, where they stack them with like all stars.
Right. And these players. Go ahead. These players, they're getting like $20-30 million a year, and they cry about a hangnail. When I played sports, they had to drag me off that field if I was hurt.
Kid Rock and Emery, please forgive me for interrupting. Just 1 second. Chris Truck, you are welcome to press the link. To be clear, anyone right now, anyone on the chat that I am familiar with can press the link. You are welcome to press the link. If there's anyone in the chat, but to be clear, once you get to the backstage, I must see your face and I must be familiar. I must be familiar with you. If anyone in the chat family wants to participate on the panel, you are welcome. You are welcome. Just press the link. Because I want to hear the opinion of everyone. To be clear, tonight's topic, I want to know, Kid Rock, I want to know, what are your plans for the future? What are your inspirations? And I also want to know, Marie, and I want to know the future plans without getting into anything personal, to be clear. I just, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of this telecast? I want all of yous. I want all of yous to start thinking about your future, because you all have great futures. You all are young, and in an eye blink, in an eye blink, you could, like, let's say you can be 30 years old right now. You can be 40. You can be 50. An example, in one eye blink, you will be my age or older. And then what? I want everyone. The purpose of this telecast, is to create a consciousness. Because nowadays, people don't think about tomorrow. They only think about today. You must think about tomorrow. You must think about your future. You must think about your future. Where are you going? What are your plans? Are you saving money? A lot of people, Emery, a lot of people, Kid Rock, a lot of people nowadays, they don't save money. You
Well, they
have
live
to
for the
save
moment.
money.
Like, a
Go
lot
ahead,
of people,
Emery. Go ahead.
a lot of people live for the moment, like, and that's kind of crazy. You can die. Life can be taken away from you real quick. And I know that you do get a plan for when you're older. And
Okay.
Yeah, but when you're young though, I mean, I'll be honest. When I was young, I wasn't thinking about nothing like that. I mean, because
no,
I mean,
Hold,
you know what I mean?
hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt again. We have Chris Truck. Before I let on Chris Truck, please, we need a lady on the panel. We need a lady on the panel. I want a lady on the panel. Please, please press the link. It is
Karen's very
important for a
smart.
woman to be on the panel. Go ahead, Kid Rock. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Karen is very smart and witty. She'd be great up here. But anyway,
Welcome.
maybe like when you're
Welcome,
young,
Chris.
go ahead.
Hello, God bless. How is everyone doing? MRE, Kid
What's up?
Rock, Father Edwin. God bless you.
Okay. Okay. Welcome, Chris Truck, Mr. Handsome himself, and Mr. Aquavella of YouTube. Mr. Aquavella of YouTube. A big hug, Chris Truck. A big hug.
Big hug back. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kid Rock. We
Hey,
will
hold
start
on.
with
What's up,
you.
Chris Rock?
Kid Rock,
Yeah.
we will start with you. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Tell our audience, what are your plans?
Well, I've been saving for a while now, probably like 10 years, and like I'm not a millionaire or nothing, obviously. So I don't like you know how people say like gold, precious gems, and all that. Like you got because the money ain't worth nothing. Like a dollar's worth like 20 cents. Well, I've been into sports memorabilia for like seriously for about a good 10 years now. I spend X amount of money like getting stuff and like PSA, Beckett, and SGC autographs. But I say about 85% of my stuff are Hall of Famers. I don't buy stuff like the guys like football now and all that. They're bums. 3 years, boom, they ain't gonna have they're gonna retire or they're gonna be in jail. So I just do it like that because if something happens, me and my wife, we got money. That's stuff like gold, and that's the way I do it. I mean, something like very interested in sports back in the day, so I know what's going on. But like, about 85% of my stuff is Hall of Famers. I got Yogi Bear, Tommy Lasorda. I got a lot of cool stuff.
Really? You got old cards from those eras, huh? I
Right.
used to have cards, but I lost them in a
Yeah,
fire.
no, we talked about that. Right. And I got like Bruce Smith. I mean, well, like a cool one. It's like a 2 or 25, and it's graded and everything. I mean, an autograph. So, I mean, that thing's
Really?
yeah. So I just like get stuff on auctions and stuff, and then or low like population of cards. Like I now because you got to change up a lot. That like I would go for like 90s cards, like low population, and like there's like a PSA 9 that's like 10's the greatest, and 9 would be right. But if there's like three population of 3, and you got a 9, that's gonna be like that's gold because people you ain't gonna find a card. It's gonna be hard to grade a card. I mean, you know what I mean? Even the cards coming out of wrappers, like brand new cards, like from the 90s, they say you have packs. There's no guarantee you could go even grade good. You know what I mean? But that's when you gotta change. I change up stuff, and I get stuff silver stuff. Like I just got like a couple weeks ago, antique sterling silver cigarette case. It was like 1920, and it's stamped and everything. It was like 100 grams. I mean, it was cool. But yeah, I just got like 4 or 5 different things because sometimes like cards are like either expensive or what, and then you gotta just switch it up. But every month I spend an X amount of money and just put it away. You know what I mean? And like I said, I got some stuff that I got cheap that I list sometimes or sell to people I know, and then then I have a little more money to buy other stuff. But I like I said, the old, like a lot of people like that are like passed away and stuff. That's the way to go. I mean, that sounds kind of crazy, but you know what I mean. They're hard to because they can't sign no more. That's what I was getting at.
Oh, gotcha. All right, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Right.
I collect what do you call little figures and stuff like that. All kinds of weird stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, whatever you. I mean, you gotta like enjoy it, and then it's not like a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like and like something you enjoy, and then swap, trade, whatever, and make a little money here. I mean, I collect Damascus too. I got a bunch of Damascus stuff. So you gotta go. I have like 5 or 6 different things I go to. I used to do coins, so I got a bunch of coins. Nothing crazy, but like silver coins and stuff. I got a couple Morgans. I always want, and stuff like that. And then like I would get stuff that's cheap, and then I could flip it, and then
So I used to do that with World War II memorabilia. I only got a couple of coins left from the World War II stuff, but I used to flip World War II memorabilia. The Germans
yeah.
the biggest money around. When
That's great.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time, but I stopped.
Okay. Okay. Kid Rock. To be clear, that way we can get your point. And I want to give the next turn to Chris Truck. Basically, what is your main goal right now?
Well, like I was saying, I'll be positive, obviously, and stick to my morals and principles and stuff, and just keep saving. Because when I get really, really old, me and my wife, we don't have to worry about nothing.
Okay, so we are clear. So your goal, Kid Rock, to be clear, is to keep on saving money. We got it. Now, Chris Truck, it is your turn. I want to hear your plans for the future.
Okay, my goals for this year at least is to work more on my faith with God, and also pay all my debts off, and just try and get ahead. And a long time goal I've always wanted to do was open a bakery.
You'd be good at that.
Open a bakery one day.
Yeah,
definitely.
You'd be good at that.
But that's I gotta save money for that. but that's pretty much it. Just keep paying bills and just try to stay above water.
Well, Little Troc could work at the bakery with you. You know,
That's right.
you could put her to
Teach you
work.
the-
Yep, 14, 15. Put her to work there.
We'll make some spaghetti for Edwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but getting up early, after stock, like 3, you got to be like a 3.
Chris.
Oh yeah,
Without-
I baked for a couple of years.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so Chris, without getting into anything personal, how is your dear mom and your little daughter?
The both of them are doing very well. Thank you for asking, Edwin. They're doing
Okay.
great. Little Troc is going back to school. What the either the 5th or the 6th?
Yeah, probably.
She'll be going back, and yeah,
Yeah, certain
Okay.
times different.
first grade.
Without getting into anything personal, give
Yeah,
us
right,
a
right.
give us a complete update of your love life.
Oh boy, that's in the shambles. That's in the back
Okay.
burner, Edwin. Unfortunately, it's on the back
Okay.
burner. There hasn't been any time.
So in other words, right now
I have
you
been
don't have
exercising. I've been
Chris,
exercising a lot. Yeah.
Okay, but Chris, to be clear, but we must be clear. Right now, you don't have a girlfriend, Chris?
I do not.
Okay.
It happens to be my work.
So-
Edwin, real
so
quick, I don't mean
Chris-
to cut you off, but did you learn how to unblock people?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry?
Did you learn how to unblock people?
Well, I have to check first.
Well,
Right now,
With the
right now,
moderators? Remember the.
okay,
All right, I'll let you talk.
okay. Amber Alert says that he is blocked.
Yeah, that's what I can say.
That I will check later on, but right now I can't.
Oh, but no,
But
I'm saying,
to be-
did you know what I was talking about though with the community? Did you find that out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
to
right.
be- Okay, but to be clear, Amber Alert is welcome. Amber Alert is welcome here, and if I'm not mistaken, Amber Alert has a wrench. I gave Amber Alert a wrench, but I will recheck. But to be
What happened?
Yeah, I think you muted on accident. Yeah, I think you muted.
All right.
Yeah, he might have muted himself on accident.
honest, what are your plans for the future?
You were muted. Oh, Edwin, there was no sound for the last like two sentences, 3 sentences.
Go ahead.
No, I say they didn't hear you. You were muted.
Oh, I see. Wait. Hold on.
Well, yeah, the last question you asked, you were muted.
Okay. I want to be clear. Amber Alert is welcome in this channel. If I am not mistaken, Amber Alert has a wrench. But if he says he's blocked, I will check. I will check in the morning because right now I can't.
Oh, no, he didn't
But-
say that. So, someone named Bobby Barbarian asked if he was blocked.
I'm sorry?
Bobby Barbarian asked in the chat if he was blocked, but he could be.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't see anybody say hi to him because the
To be clear,
StreamYards can see
to-
people that are blocked.
okay. To be clear, I have no knowledge of a Bobby Barbarian, and I have never seen Bobby. I have never seen Bobby in this chat.
I've seen him around, so he might be legitimate.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard
But
of the
anyway,
name.
If anyone is blocked, I will check in the morning. But the only one that I have knowledge, I have to. If Amber Alert is blocked, it was a mistake, because Amber Alert is welcome. Anyone else, I have no knowledge, and I will check in the morning. Go ahead, Emery. Go ahead. Go ahead, Emery.
Oh no, I was saying that you were muted when you asked that question. I don't know who you were
Okay.
asking to.
Okay, hold on. We have Michael Mormile. We have Michael Mormile. Let me put Michael on the panel. Michael, you're welcome. Hold on, Michael. Go ahead, Michael.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Just want to say hello.
Hey, Michael, what's up?
Hello, Michael.
Much. Just got out of work.
Okay. Michael, welcome. But I want to give an opportunity. I want to give an opportunity to my nephew. Nephew, tell us, what are your plans for the future in reality?
I'd like to, like I said, foster some dogs, like a larger amount that I could before. Foster some dogs, stuff, maybe breed some dogs, and that's about it, really.
And Emery, what are your plans here? What are your plans here on YouTube? What plans do you have? What plans do you have for your channel?
Just more of the same that I do. Same stuff. I might do some true crime stuff, all kinds of different things. Maybe some more history stuff, a lot of stuff, things like that. Same, basically the same what I always done.
Let me tell you something, Emery, and this is my own personal opinion. It is my opinion that many of us on YouTube, many of us really enjoy when you do your history lives. When you do your history lives, you do it very well, and also once in a while, if you can, we like when you do like comedy, because you have a great sense of humor. So you mix it up with humor, and that is excellent.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll do some more of that stuff. What's going on, Mike? I keep seeing fingers or a head pop up or something.
Oh, it's my hand.
Oh, all right. All right. I was just sure because we had an instance before where someone came on and porn bombed.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't think I'm doing that. I got the camera on. I wanted to tell him about 2 weeks ago. I thought he knocked me off because I was picking up the phone with my hand, and it kept going across the camera. But yeah, I was just driving home in my car, so I have it in the holder.
Oh, all right. I see. All right. My bad. I was just curious.
Okay. Michael,
Yeah.
what are your plans for the future? Tell us.
My plans for the future, right now, I'm just trying to get to retirement and take care of my family. That's about it right now.
Okay, Emery, I have to do something for 10 minutes. You are in charge. You are complete in charge of the panel. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Go ahead, Emery.
Yeah, no, you want to, what are you driving now, Mike?
No, I was. Yeah, I just got back to my house.
Oh, what do you work late?
Yeah.
What part of the country or world are you in?
I'm in New Jersey right now.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, I was working from 7 to 1 in the morning tonight.
Oh, nice.
Not bad.
Where'd Kid Rock go? I don't see his
Oh,
avatar.
I'm here. I was observing. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, Mario, what's up with the chat, buddy?
Kid Rock, have you checked out Bay 8's channel? I think he does a lot of that stuff with the cards and all that.
I seen him a while. Like it's been a minute, and I did interacted with him some some of my cards and stuff. And I told him I got like a Jordan, like what's it, 1995 Jordan? I think it's number 55. and it's like a PSA 10. It's population 1, and I mentioned that to him. Well, yeah, see, it's something like that I would hold on to because, like, I mean, it's cool because like he's getting off the bus with the gold suit on, ready to take out the trash. You know what I mean? Ready to, you know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
So it's a real cool car, and I got it really cheap, and it's like population of 1 in the world. So, and plus it's like almost 30 years old. So getting cars like rated to be a 10 are very hard to do, and yeah, I got it really cheap. So it was cool. I'm just putting that. I had mentioned to him because it was like probably about 2 years ago, and he said realistically probably $200 on auction. But see I would hold on to that. Like the longer you wait, you know what I
Right.
mean. It's gonna grow.
Yeah.
And like I said, I got it really cheap too. Like what was it? Like under $10. So and I got that probably 8 years ago.
So it was a good investment. Yep.
Oh yeah, $8 ain't what you can't buy. $8 ain't nothing. And that, like I said, it's a very interesting card because like with Jordan cards, I've seen ones that like the population of 1, and it's some weird. Like one was like it was for auction, population 1. It was him sleeping in the bed. I mean, there's some weird shit. Like what the hell? Well, who the hell was going to pay for that? Even I don't care if it's population 1. It was like it was weird. I guess it was in like it was just weird, and it went for like $180. Was like I like buying stuff that I'm interested in. I don't like that kind of shit, and not for $200 or what was like 180 or something like that. There's no way. I don't. The most I ever spent was I would say about 65, $75 for a card. I got George Steinbrenner autograph probably about 2 months ago for like $65 as a PSA DNA, so it's all legit and everything. So, and they're going for like $300 or $400. So, yeah, I
Wow.
just like, yeah, I mean, I got a lot of stuff, and the thing is, every card I ever won or bought, I put the price down, so I know how much it cost me, and I look at every so often I look at my books and stuff, and it's like, wow, and you can see like they matured, and then I would go on eBay or something and see what they're going for, and I know how much they cost and everything. I mean,
Right.
I like stuff like that, and you got me
Yeah.
like it's like collecting, and then you have to have a little bit of a hobby, but at the same time, it's an investment.
Oh, for
You
sure.
would say that your hobby's that. Everybody on the panel tell us their hobby. Mike, do you have a hobby?
Motorcycles and dirt bikes. That's all I do.
All right, Trock, you were into dirt bikes, right? Or no?
I love dirt bikes. I just haven't been able to get another one in probably the past 30 years, or any type of motorbike.
But you used to go riding with all those dirt bike heads over in
Yeah.
like the Pine Hill
Yeah.
area and stuff.
I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved it. Feel the hair blow your wind, the wind blow your hair around in the summer night.
You know
I
who was
missed that.
good? You know who was good at that? Joey Bergeron. Remember Bergeron? Bergeron.
Yeah,
and
Bergeron. Yeah,
Rodney.
there was a bunch of guys. A bunch of guys.
They used to
Yeah,
take.
they were
place-
fortunate enough to have bikes. I could never. The problem with me was I lived at home for a long time, and my mother was Greek and Sicilian. She threatened me a long time ago. If she ever caught me on a bike, she'd break my legs. So I used to have to hide my dirt bikes at my friend's house.
Oh shit!
I do miss it though, but my hobby right now, I mean, I'd have to say YouTube, and I do play the drum. I play a Dumbeck. I'm an artist, so sometimes I'll draw or paint. Very musical, but yeah,
You
right
paint.
now
What do you paint when you paint?
I do impressionism. It's
What's that
I
mean?
work with like oil paints. It's like a picture that basically looks like it's real. Like it's really there. It's like almost 3-dimensional to you.
Could you paint a
Yeah.
Doberman?
Sure, I could paint anything really.
Like something.
It's
like
a god. It's a God-given talent.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm not. I can't paint.
I'm very artistic.
So I
Well,
like.
when people say they can't paint, right? I tend to argue it because the thing is, you just need to learn, right? And it's really simple, actually. I try to show as many people as I can.
I've painted like figures.
That's right.
Dioramas, you know, but not.
That's a great hobby.
Yeah,
that's very relaxing.
But I couldn't paint you. But I couldn't paint you a picture of George Washington or something, you know. But
you could if you tried. You take your time. You do one step at a time. Your first thing you would do is probably try and sketch it out, you know, with a pencil. And you make mistakes, you erase it and try to fix it. You just keep working at it. It's something that practice makes perfect.
I do have paints and paintbrushes, but like I said, they're for dioramas, you know.
Yeah, you gotta have a very steady hand. God bless you.
You've seen my dioramas.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I freaking love it.
And
I wish I had time. I go and hang out with you. We could freaking make up a battle or something, you know.
Yeah, that's
the coolest.
That's my hobby, is making dioramas, World War II ones, and castles and old English history. Like I have knights and all kinds of stuff like that. Like
awesome.
And I have an Old West one too, so I can set up all different kinds of dioramas. It's pretty cool.
The only time I ever did something similar to that was we definitely did dioramas in art class, but I would say the model cars. Growing up, I used to love doing the model cars, and I would do like a custom paint.
I wasn't into the model cars. My cousins were, though. I was always into like making little cities and stuff, you know, making houses out of cardboard boxes and putting the soldiers around them.
I definitely did that. Yep, I did that with my GI Joes.
Oh, I blew my shit up when I was older. You know, I mean, come on. Like when you're 15, 16, I mean, it's just like, we don't play with that no more. We just blew them up.
I either gave them to I gave them to my little brother and little cousins. I wish I would have kept them, but I did.
Oh yeah, they're worth a fortune now. Oh my god.
I did keep a lot of other toys, but like I said, we had a few fires over the years at houses and stuff. Like I lost my cards in D'Amico's fire, Chris, when Vinny died. My cards, I had all my stuff stashed in his room. We had all my cards and things there. I was holding them there for a while, and when the house burnt down, I lost them all.
Now, Emery, like, were like, you know, the soldiers and stuff you were talking about? Are they lead soldiers, or you know what I mean?
Well, I painted a few lead soldiers before, but no, these ones are not. These ones are actually made by 21st Century Toys, but sometimes they get faded, or you want to paint extra things on them, or
I got
things like that. I had a few porcelain ones too, different things like that. But mostly, I paint like stop signs, building things, like little things you would never even think of, you know.
Right. Okay.
It's pretty, like, for a diorama, the little things count. Make it up and make it look.
Oh yeah, you gotta make that very detailed, and like I said, it relaxes you. I'm sure, right? You put a little music on, and then do your thing.
Yes, I smoke opium, and I'm like kidding. I put a little Sinatra on, some old WW2 stuff. I listen to WW2 or some biography or audiobook, and do it. It's pretty fun. I've done it for years. I used to have a bigger one. I used to have a table that was huge, and it was a whole layout, a little village, everything, air runway. It was pretty cool.
I had a Greek cousin. He had an antique shop. I think it was in Exeter or Newport. Anyways, he had a whole setup above the antique shop. You'd go upstairs, and he had all the Lionel trains set up, and like a whole city, like out in the country with hills and tunnels and all. It was awesome. Like he had like these antique carousels that you'd wind up, and they would, they had people on, kids riding the little horses, and it was awesome.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and that was like the first time I ever, saw that stuff, and I was like, that is awesome. Yeah.
I knew one guy who had a train set up in his garage. That was unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was unreal. And now that's sort of a diorama in itself.
Yeah, it's like a giant diorama. It's awesome.
Now, Mike, when you did dirt biking, did you perform in it was just you messing around, or did you perform in any tournaments and do the high jumps or anything?
No. By the time I worked, the best I ever did was go to Englishtown Raceway Park to the track, but never competed. I wound up crashing in 2003, and I stopped going to the track for a while. I would just ride it in the trails and stuff, and like homemade jumps and stuff. Never.
What'd you get hurt on? Like, what'd you break an arm or something?
I didn't break anything. I thank God, but my whole body. I passed the landing and landed flat, and the bike got away from me. I slammed my whole body into the floor. It's like a body slam, and I was black and blue, but my whole side of my under my armpit all the way down to my hip.
Yeah, having a bruise on your armpit is a bitch.
Dude,
yeah,
what was it like the
it
next?
really hurts.
What was it like the next day when you woke up? Well, you must have felt like you were hit by a truck, right?
Oh, for like at least 2-3 weeks. I had a black and blue, yellow. It was like turning all different colors. The whole side of my ribs, everything. I didn't break anything though. I don't know how.
Yeah, God was with you right there. Like if
Yeah,
you
it
banged up
was-
that bad, you could have been paralyzed. Anything could have happened.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's what Trock's mother was worried about. Him, something like that happening, probably.
Yeah. Oh, I've definitely taken some spills. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
I know
I
a
had a
lot
couple
of them.
friends that got killed on motorcycles. So yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I think. I never rode like a Harley or nothing like that. But I remember mini bikes and stuff. But I crashed one time, and that was the end of that. I was like, not doing this.
Yeah. We had those cool little, what are they called? YSRs, the little mini street bikes.
Yeah, YSR.
Those things were. We had a guy who used to bore them out, so the thing would go about 80 miles an hour, you know? It was pretty fun. We used to learn how to,
I was just looking at them
turn
yesterday.
low.
That's
Yeah, I
funny.
missed that. Those things were fun.
Yeah, little Yamahas, right? 50s.
Yeah. I would fit
I
on
was looking
that
at them
thing
yesterday.
now. But
They're like 5,000 now. 5,500 I saw one for.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, they're big time expensive. Oh my God, I seen one that I seen some on YouTube. It's like $5,000, and the tire's like $2,000. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
2,000 for
That's-
like. I mean, they give you stock, but I mean, if you wanted the good ones, it's like $2,000 more. I was like, that's crazy. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Look what they cost brand new now. It's insane. The street
Oh, a
bikes.
real street bike?
Forget it. Forget it.
Ever see them
Over 10 grand.
Nowadays, everybody's got the motorbike. You put that little motor on a regular bicycle. And it goes.
Yeah.
Ever see those? They're all over Providence, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm sick. I gave my friend my YSR, one of them. We sold
Yeah, you know what I
one,
get a
but
kick out of?
Yeah.
You know what I get a kick out of when they put those they put like the Hayabusa motor in like a Morris Mini or a smart car. It's funny as hell.
What's that?
It's like a 1300 cc.
Yeah, it's a 13. They put it in a little mini Morris Mini. That thing goes, it flies down the street, does donuts.
My friend had a
Chris,
turbo on his
Chris,
Hayabusa. It was insane.
Yeah.
Please forgive me for interrupting, and Kid Rock and Emery and Michael. I just want to say this. I want everyone, with the utmost respect, please prayers for the health of Ladybug, because Brooklyn Bounce says that she is not feeling well. So everyone, please, prayers for Ladybug. And I also, Emery, Chris, Kid, and Michael, and all our chat family. I want you all to think about, when you have a chance, I want you all to go to your local bank. I want you all to go to your local bank and speak to an officer at the bank a bank officer.
Mhm.
And I want you all to find out, being that you are all young, start planning your retire. Start open up a retirement fund. I want you all to find to get information because before, like I always
A,
say,
a retirement fund.
before you blink an eye, you will all be my age. And it is good that you
Yeah,
start
Vital Trust Bank said
that you start saving for your retirement plan. Anne Marie, do you have a retirement plan right now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about what kind of retirement plan you have?
Unfortunately, I can't.
Okay.
I've got
Okay.
weirdos out there that listen to everything.
Okay, but the most important thing, I want all of you, all our chat family, and all the distinguished on the panel, start thinking about the day you retire. That is very important because if you start saving now, by the time you are my age, if you are blessed, if you are blessed by God to reach my age, you will be comfortable. You will be comfortable economically. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
No, he's right. And before you know
Just-
it, blink of an eye, listen, years go by. Think of how old everybody on panel, think how old you are right now. And thinking of blink of an eye when we were 20, you know? It's true. We will. It goes fast. Life goes
Oh,
by.
I wish I saved.
Save.
Yeah, Brooklyn Bounce and Ladybug. I said some prayers for you earlier. I'll say a prayer for you again. I do my
And
road.
Marie, let's give a big shout out to Just Chilling. Just Chilling.
What's up?
Hey,
Oh,
well,
just chilling.
Chilling.
Nice
A
buddy.
big hug to Just Chilling.
He's-
And Don Miko.
I do.
Don Miko of Australia. I see him in the chat theater. A big
Hey,
hug. A big hug for Don Miko, for Just Chilling, and Montag. I see Montag also.
Hey, what's up, Montauk?
Hi, Montauk.
Dominic,
How
yo.
are you?
Not bad.
That's what I wanted
and
to tell you, Chris,
Go ahead.
about just chilling. That's what I wanted to mention when he was talking about being like an artist or being able to draw. I used to like watching him do his pieces on Sunday
that's
nights.
great.
Yeah.
He does great
Oh
work.
my God, that was unbelievable. Freehand like that.
Everyone, I want to acknowledge Todd Father. He will now be known, to be clear, this is an exclusive. Only I have this information. Todd Father will now be known as Little Joe from Bonanza.
Come on.
No,
Is that right?
Todd Father will now be known as Little Joe
Little
from
Joe.
Bonanza, live from the Ponderosa. Todd Father, I'm going to send you the link. That way you will explain to everyone. We want to know what's happening in the Ponderosa. Emery, I'm going to take the link for Todd Father.
All right, and I'm gonna tell you something. Adam's very jealous of Little Joe. He always tries to turn horse against Little Joe, and it's not gonna work. I feel like there's gonna be a big problem at the Ponderosa between Adam and Little Joe's sibling rivalry. Something's gonna go down, and Big Hoss Cartwright is gonna be the one there to break it up. That was a great show. I used to love it. And that's what really happened too. Pernell Roberts, who played Adam, had a big beef with Michael Landon, who played Little Joe. They had a huge beef with each other because Adam thought he should be the breakout star and all that stuff, and Little Joe people liked him more. He was more popular character, and there was a rivalry between them. And that's why Pernell Roberts left the show. Todd Father says, I can't come up right now. Everyone's asleep. Oh, okay. God bless you, Todd Father. But yeah, a lot of people didn't know that about Bonanza, about the rivalry between Michael Landon and Pernell Roberts, who played Adam Cartwright. I actually used to watch Big Valley too.
Bonanza.
Yep, Gunsmoke, all that stuff. Have Gun Will Travel.
Well, you know what was good? The Rifleman. I used to like the Rifleman.
Yes, Rifleman.
Okay, excuse me. I just pasted the link. For Todd Father, now known as Little Joe from Bonanza. So we have a star-studded night tonight.
Little Joe
Todd Father, press the link. Todd Father, press the link.
Little Joe was just hit with an arrow in the leg. He can't make it tonight, he said.
He's got a bunch of Indians around his site. He's got to be quiet.
Oh, yeah, he said he can't join his people sleeping. That's why.
There's a corral.
No, Todd Father, you must go on the air. If not, I will take legal action tomorrow in the morning.
Tomorrow, everything's closed, Edwin.
Oh, no.
Tuesday.
I'm sorry, Kid Rock?
Tomorrow, everything's closed. So you have to do that Tuesday.
Okay. That's a good one. Emery, would you like to bring up another topic?
I don't know if did you hear what I said about Pernell Roberts and Michael Landon having a rivalry?
Go ahead. Explain that one.
Oh, all right. Well, Pernell Roberts, like I said before, was Adam Cartwright. Joe, Michael Landon was played Little Joe, and Pernell Roberts. That's why he left the show. You know, he wanted to be the breakout star and all that stuff. And I guess more episodes were getting focused around Little Joe and all that. So that's why he left the show. Because Landon was definitely more of the star in that show. You know. Look after that. Pernell Roberts went on to do things, but Landon went on to have hit series, Little House on the Prairie, Highway to Heaven.
Yeah, but the thing about Landon, though, I heard that he was hard to work with.
Really?
Well, no, he was kind of an asshole. Excuse me.
Well, sure, a lot of actors are like that, but I don't know. I don't really know those kind of stories. I just know the shows.
Oh yeah, right. I just heard about it. I mean, yeah, he was a good actor, but behind the scenes and everything was not pleasant.
Really? What was he, like a general, screaming at the wall, Laura, little Nettie Olson, go over there?
He was wearing a highway because he was a star, and then obviously he drank a lot. And I'm not saying he drank on the thing, but on his off time he drank a lot.
Really? I didn't know that. Wow. What was your favorite Michael Landon thing? Was it Little House on the Prairie?
I think Ponderosa.
Little House on the Prairie was good.
Yeah, I mean, everyone grew up. I mean, I don't know. I seen it when I was little, but I was like, I wasn't really a Little House on the Prairie person.
Right.
Yeah, my grandmother had it on, so I used to watch it. I liked it. I liked Bonanza, too. I liked Highway to Heaven. Remember the episode with Arnie, the kid Arnie, who lived in a box with a cat? That was hilarious.
Oh, no,
I
I
like the famous Mr. Ed, the talking horse.
Yeah, I used to watch that. I used to watch that as a little kid all the time. Nick at Night used to come on 8 o'clock, Mr. Ed, 9 o'clock, Donna Reed, then My Three Sons, then I Spy.
Car 54, where are you?
Yeah, Route 66. They had a whole. I used to watch all of them. I grew up on 50s and 50s TV shows and stuff like that because that's what my father was on.
I mean, at one point we only had a couple channels.
Yeah.
You remember a show, Topper, or something like that?
What is it?
Topper?
Pop. No, I don't. But if I seen it, I can probably come back to memory.
When they come out,
Michael refers to Topper was that they were all invisible. Am I correct, Michael?
You might be right. Yeah, I think that was it. My uncle was old. I used to go to my great aunt's house, and he would sit in his chair and watch that.
I
He
never
would
heard
always
of
be
it.
on. It was like probably in the 50s, I guess. You know, it was black and white, I think.
Right. They were all Topper. They were all invisible characters.
Yeah, yeah, that was it. That was it. Oh my God. He had all
amazing.
old dolls too, like these
I never heard of it.
Jerry Mahoney dolls and stuff, like the ventriloquist or whatever. He had those large dolls from back in the day. That was funny.
There's a series. There's a series, an old series from the early '60s that is called The Naked City. Most of the episodes were filmed in the Bronx in the early '60s. It's called The Naked City. It starts off like this: 8 million people, 8 million stories. Welcome to The Naked City. It is an excellent series about New York City police officers back in that era. You will see how New York City was because it was filmed. It was filmed in New York City in the early '60s. And it's right here on YouTube. The Naked City. So I would suggest and that
Did you star in that? Did you
I'm
star in
sorry?
that? Did you
No,
star
no,
in that
but
movie, Edwin?
But I was a little kid. I was around 8 or 9 years old. It's The Naked City. 8 million stories, 8 million people. It's like YouTube. Welcome to the naked YouTube city. 2 billion people, 2 billion stories.
So would it cover like a new person? Every episode would be a new.
Right.
That sounds good. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, it dealt with real cases, real New York criminal cases, and also another great series of the '60s, filmed in the streets of New York, NYPD. It's on YouTube also. It was a half an hour series.
Oh, never heard of it.
I heard of it.
What years were the Marx Brothers? What year was that? 70s or something? Or?
No, that was the 20s.
Oh
Marx Brothers were the 20s.
No, they were around a while.
20s or 30s.
The Marx Brothers were around a while from the, I believe, the 40s,
early 80s,
around all the way up to the 70s. Groucho Marx died in the late 70s.
Oh,
Lydia, the encyclopedia, Lydia.
Well, he had his own show. Remember, Groucho Marx had his own show for like an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, Groucho Marx show. Yeah, it was 4 brothers or 5 brothers.
Yeah,
Danny Thomas show was good.
Yeah, I used to watch.
Okay, excuse me. Please forgive me for interrupting. Anne-Marie, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, Anne-Marie, we've been on the air for an hour and a half. I don't like to stretch it. I think we've had a good telecast. Everyone on the panel has participated. So what we're going to do is we're going to close down. We're going to close down the telecast. And I want to thank all of you. I want to thank everyone on the panel for being excellent, for being perfect gentlemen. All your behavior has been exceptional. Anne-Marie, I would like your closing statement to our audience tonight.
I want to say, Sons of Italy. I used to love The Fugitive, the old one from the 50s or whenever they made it. I love that show. I say thank you for having me on, Uncle Edwin. And God bless everybody in the chat. And yeah, prayers to Ladybug out there. Leda Biggs, Montauk, Little Miss Jasmine, Pain Like Bane, everybody in the chat. Have a great one. Everybody on panel. Mike, first time seeing you, talking, and nice talking with you. God bless you. Kid Rock, Trock, and Uncle Edwin. God bless everybody.
Yeah, nice talking to you, Mike.
God
And
bless.
Kid Rock out there.
Anne-Marie, before you leave, Anne-Marie, before you leave, I just want to tell you, on behalf of my entire family, here in Puerto Rico, on behalf of my friends here in Puerto Rico, that they listen to my telecast, but they are not in the chat. But to be clear, Emery, on behalf of my entire family, on behalf of my personal friends and my job co-workers, we completely support you. If you ever need any favor, if you ever need money, whatever you need, just tell me that we will help you. To be clear, and we give you a big hug in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I bless you. I bless you like if I was your dad. I bless you. I'll give you a kiss on the head. Be safe. Be careful always. And you have our complete support. I just want you to know that.
Well, it means a lot, and thank you, and God bless you and all your friends and relatives. And take care, Uncle Edwin, and everybody on chat. God bless. Check it out.
Yeah, everyone have a safe last day of the holiday.
Kid Rock, hold on.
Go ahead.
Kid Rock, hold on, please. Hold on, please. Hold on, Kid Rock. Chris Truck, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you always. I consider you also like a son. Please give your closing statement.
All right. Well, I just want to thank everyone for coming on, and also everyone in the chat for coming and supporting Uncle Edwin. Also, God bless MRE and all you gentlemen here on the live show.
Thank you,
and
Chris.
everyone have a good night. Thank you.
And thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Chris. And Chris, listen to me carefully. You in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, you will be married before Christmas.
Okay. Thank you.
A big hug, Chris. A big hug.
Have a good one, Chris.
I'll hook back to you.
Okay. Michael, give your closing statement, please.
My closing statement. Have a good night. Safe. And Brooklyn Bounce and Lady.
Go, Michael. I can't hear you, Michael.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kid Rock, press the link again. Press the link again, Kid Rock. That way you can hear.
I'm here. I'm still here.
Okay. You seem to disappear on the.
No, you said
the
Emily was talking, and then Chris track, and then you were going down, and I was just observing.
Okay. But stay on the panel. Michael, please give your closing statement.
I wish everybody a great holiday. Be safe, and just say good night. And
okay, Michael. Michael, you are always welcome. God bless you always. Kid Rock.
Hold on. Michael.
Our graduate. Give your closing statement, Kid Rock.
I enjoyed myself with all you fine people on the panel and in the chat. I hope everyone has a safe last day of the long weekend. And that's about it.
And Kid Rock, listen to me carefully. God bless your mom. Many blessings for her. And I congratulate you again for being our first content creator graduate. You will receive your diploma shortly.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
And if God permits, Kid Rock, I will see you soon. Okay. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna say good night to everyone on the chat individually. Thank you for coming, Wise Up Show, Ralph Bucci. God bless you. Godfather, don't forget you will be on this morning at 5 in the morning. You will be on at 5 in the morning. We are all looking forward to your morning show. You better do it. You better do it, Todd Father. A big hug, Todd Father, and God bless you. Miss Jasmine, thank you for coming. God bless you, and I hope you come back again, and that way you can be on the panel, if God permits. Amber Alert, thank you. 10th Legion, thank you. Okay, Brooklyn Bounce and Ladybug. Brooklyn Bounce, God bless you, and God bless Ladybug, and I hope she gets well soon.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Biggs, thank you for coming. God bless you always. Okay, Montag, thank you for coming, Montag, and always God bless you, and I hope to have you on the panel also in the future. Everyone that has not been on the panel, I want you all to participate. I want to hear your opinion. Your opinions are important. And everyone, go to your nearest bank, check out the retirement plans, and save money, and think about your future, your economic future. It is important. Pain like Bane, a big hug. Pain like Bane, a big hug. And thank you for coming. Miss Jane Perry, thank you for coming. Miss Jane, I hope you will be on the panel soon. Also, Minnie the Moocher, a big hug for Minnie the Moocher. I hope to have the ladies on the panel. It is important for women to participate on the panels. We must hear your opinion. The opinion of a woman, it is important. It is important.
Yes,
and
it
to express your voices, it is important. Sons of Italy. Sons of Italy, thank you for coming. A big hug, and a big hug also for stand-up guy. A big hug and blessing for stand-up guy. Thank you for coming, Sons of Italy. I always appreciate you. And also stand-up guy. A big hug for stand-up guy.
Nice. Was Emmy around?
I'm sorry? Huh?
Oh, I asked if Emmy was around.
I can't hear you, Kid Rock. Tell me again.
Michael was talking, but Michael was saying, Emmy around? I didn't see him. I don't know the device, but I had to give it up. I just gave it up. I haven't seen him. I didn't see him in the chat.
Oh,
I see. Sons of Italy is my good friend, and God bless him. And also stand-up guy, very talented, super talented. God bless stand-up guy also, and his distinguished wife. Our utmost respect always, and here we respect everyone.
Nice.
Hold on, everyone. Okay, Miss Karen, thank you for coming, Miss Karen, and God bless you always.
Hold on, Karen. I will check that movie out. I'll let you know how it is. Thank you.
Let me give out a special shout out to Tommy Six. Tommy Six was here earlier, and he left a message. Tommy Six and David Cameron. Everyone, please subscribe to Tommy Six, and Tommy Six will be on today, Monday, at 7 sharp in the morning. So everyone support Tommy Six. A big hug for Tommy Six. Well, everyone, thank you for coming. Kid Rock, a big hug, and I'll see you soon, Kid Rock. And
right,
keep up the good work, Kid Rock. Keep up the good work.
You're a kind man.
Yep.
You, Michael, have a good one. Be safe.
Thank you.
Yes, we got one more day of the week. the weekend, long weekend, so everyone be safe.
T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.